Everyone, just driving on the I-10 in Los Angeles, as you can tell by the traffic. We're on our way to the Joshua Tree. I'm going to walk you through this project that we're currently doing. It is pretty awesome. So, long story short, we found some great properties, fully improved properties. We're building. We're going to be all in land, build everything about 325. It looks like we're going to sell them between 825 and 875. Okay, we're going to be doing a bunch of these. We're doing one to start off with, and then my goal is to do another 5 to 10. You're going to be meeting Alex and Judy, my partners on this. They're students just like you, and they just got involved with me, and we were doing other things, and they said, hey, we've got this opportunity. I flew down there, and here we are. So we're going to walk you through everything that we're doing on this. And right now we're breaking ground tomorrow. So rock and roll, baby. So, Joshua Tree is kind of like that, I don't know, Austin, Texas, keep it weird type of a deal. But there's different areas of Joshua Tree, as small as it is. This is what they call the circle. So Mountain View, they kind of curve around, and there's Sunview and all this. And these lots in here, you got to be careful which ones you get, because some of them are going to be, they don't have power, or there's a flood zone, or there's just a number of different things that can go on with that. So we've been doing the research, not just on the market as far as why these are selling for so much and what's going on, but really, the property type. Is the power near there? How much is it going to cost to get power down there? All of those things are super important. Okay, where are we going now, Alex?
So we're going to look at a property that was sold and two properties that we're in negotiation with the owner and trying to see if we can get the property. That's the first one. That's the first property right there.
Are you getting this, Benwell? Okay.
That's the first property. That property, we got to talk to the tenants when they were being evicted, moving out. Property's pretty much trash, but it's sitting on huge acreage. It's very secluded, great property. I mean, this property could be just fixed up a little bit, touched up, fix some windows, patch the roof, clean it up a little bit. I guarantee you we could double our profit on this, for sure. It's really
So
nice
what's happened
property.
with the negotiations on this one? Explain that.
Well, negotiations, everybody thinks they can get millions of dollars for their property right now because Joshua Tree is so hot. Mm-hmm. And everything that's pretty much listed on the market is flying within weeks. So they're really, really high on their price. They're talking about $800,000. We're like half that price right now, and let's see. There's a lot of family members involved in this. Everybody wants to get a piece, so that's why I guess they're shooting for a higher price.
Yeah. So this is the same family own this one?
No, it's a different family that owns this property. This property's been abandoned for quite some time. We're just in negotiations. We're trying to get the property. They have a lot of offers on this one, as a matter of fact. And when I spoke to one of the owners, they have an offer over $100,000 more than what they had in mind they could get for this property. So it's just like a little bidding war, but we'll see at the end. I think cash is king right here on this one.
Right.
Who comes in with cash and said, look, we'll close in 7 to 14 days, all cash, put in your hand. Let's close right now. I think and with a good, decent offer, I think we could get this.
Where are they at with this property, price-wise?
Price-wise, almost 7.
So this thing fixed up, it wouldn't get more than one.
It won't get more than 1-1,
Yeah.
but it's got a little space to do, like we spoke about earlier. If we can put in 40 to do a small addition and make about $80,000 to $100,000 more, it'll be not bad. Not bad investment.
Yeah.
So there's a room to do addition a little bit in the front and a little bit to the side.
I'd rather stick with an empty lot. Don't you think?
Yeah.
100%. So what's it? This is that. Oh, I remember this one.
You remember the on the
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were going for the slot. This guy actually paid like $40,000 more than what anybody was giving. This is a perfect lesson, what you told me a long time ago. Look, let's start from the end. How much can we get for this house? $800,000? don't sweat 10, 20, 30,000, right?
on the lot.
Oh,
So let
yeah.
me explain what Alex is talking about. So we were looking at properties here about a year ago, and Alex was the guy. I'm going, well, what's wrong with this one? He said, well, they want 60, and I go, yeah, and he goes, well, I think we can get it for 40. I go, no, you're stepping over $1 to get a dime. So at the end of the day, if we can sell this property for $800,000, an extra 10 on the front side or even 20 is not a big deal. And I mean, there was a big light bulb that went off in that one for you. You were just like, holy crap. I didn't even think about that. I go, dude, it's at the end of the day, it's the end game. So this goes to another lesson too. If I'm sitting there looking at a bunch of deals, let's say I'm looking at 10 deals, and I sweat one deal, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I got to look at what am I doing as a whole. So if we did 10 properties in this Joshua tree, which is our goal with our investors, is to do 10 of these, and we make an average of X. Well, one that's not as good as the other is okay.
Right.
There might be something that comes up. So you can't base things on a one-off. If you're only doing deals to make a home run on one, you're going to strike out. Again, not to take an analogy from football, but if you're throwing for the end zone every time, you're going to end up at Kaepernick. Ouch.
So this is one of the first properties that I saw when I started coming to Joshua Tree. And I mean, this is simple house built out of cinder blocks. I mean, I even went inside and looked at it. Mm-hmm. And it was so weird. It's like a kitchen, and the bathroom is in the first like 350 square feet. Mm-hmm. And then a bedroom and a bathroom is detached, also made out of cinder blocks, about like 15 feet away from the property. This thing like sold for like $450. This is like 2 years ago when the market started becoming hot, and it sold like within days. And it's Airbnb right now.
So this could probably be $850 right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. The way this market has been going here, for sure. It's incredible. And you know what's so crazy about this market is like everything is going above asking price.
Right. Even though we're right in the middle of a well, it's not officially a recession because they changed the rules, but
yeah. Maybe a depression.
Yeah, exactly. We just skipped it, you know. There you go.
So let's talk about Mountain View, right? Why did we choose this lot, right? Why we were so strategic? This lot, it's in the circle called the Village.
Yep.
It's like one of the most desirable areas in Joshua.
100%.
Everybody wants to have a house in the circle. Here we go. We're pulling up. X marks the spot. Look at that.
Yeah. Nice. All right, we're sitting here on Mountain View. Nice flat lot. This is a builder's dream on this. So let's talk about the reasons why. What's the theory behind this, Alex?
Oh man, there's so many of them. But let's start with a couple of them. First of all, the location, right? The circle.
We're in the circle. We talked about the village,
right?
yeah.
The village. Everybody wants to be around here.
Right.
It's a beautiful flat lot.
Yeah, you can see that.
It's a gorgeous lot. Most of the lots are really up high in the hills, and it's kind of very hard. You got to do a lot of grading. The other important thing is we're right on the street. It's a paved road with utilities right in front of us. So we don't have to worry about utilities. And look at this beautiful baby, the power pole right behind us with a transformer. I mean, it's so easy to drop a power line. So we save tens of thousands of dollars in utility costs trying to bring it to the slot.
Well, let's just give you an example. It costs us about $20,000 for the water meter.
Water meter. Yeah.
And then we're good. Now, it had the water been, let's just say over there by that stop sign. Let me move around here so you see what I'm talking about back over here. You see the stop sign there in the corner over there. That would have probably cost us another $8,000.
Yeah.
Just to get over there because
at least
they're talking about, every foot we've got to pay money on that. And power, the same thing. We're in the desert, so we're not doing any drilling for water.
Yeah.
So that just doesn't work that way.
No.
What else do you like about this lot, Alex?
I love that we're close to a lot of new builds, right? We're getting phenomenal comps. I mean,
Yeah.
we just passed by a property that just sold for $1.2 million. They're
Yeah.
like 2 blocks away from us.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I love it. I love that we also Coyote Hole is right behind us, where everybody just goes hiking, dirt bike riding.
Yep.
I mean, just a phenomenal location. And
we got a gorgeous house right next door to us.
Built right next to us.
You know, brand new built over there. We paid $39,000 for this lot.
39, and right here next to us, they paid 49, and we got us for 39.
Yeah, so we're good to go.
Yeah.
This is nice. So here's a property less than a half a mile away from a mountain view. Looks like it's got an outdoor shower over there, is that what it looks like? But anyways, it is a nice property. They did nice build. It's very similar to what we're doing over on Mountain View. Just sold a week and a half ago for $900,000. Yep, $900,000.